Welcome to Sergio Creativity.
Let's start with I, which is minä. If the hook for my is just adding an N to the end, how would you say my?
Minun?
Exactly, minun. And if you, singular, is sinä, how do you say your?
Sinun.
Correct. Now let's try a sentence. The word for name is nimi. So how would you say my name?
Minun nimi.
Good. Now in English, we say my name is. In Finnish, the word for is on. Try saying my name is Pekka.
Minun nimi on Pekka.
Perfect. Now let's look at names. To say Pekka's or Anna's, we just add that N hook to the name. So how would you say Anna's name?
Annan nimi.
Yes. Now let's try a different word. The word for car is auto. How would you say your car?
Sinun auto.
And how would you say Matti's car?
Mattin auto.
Close. With a name like Matti, we sometimes have a weakening of the consonants. The double T becomes a single T, so it becomes Matin. Try Matin auto is red, punainen.
Matin auto on punainen.
Excellent. Now we have a formal way of speaking and a spoken way. In the streets of Helsinki, people don't usually say minun or sinun. They shorten them. Minun becomes mun, and sinun becomes sun. So, student, how would you ask, what is your name in casual spoken Finnish? What is Mika?
Mikä sun nimi on?
Spot on. Now let's look at he or she, which is han. How do you think you say his or her?
Hänen.
Exactly. And for it, which is se,
Sen.
correct. In spoken Finnish, people often use sen for people too. So his, her car, casually, would be sen auto. Let's look at the plural. We is me. Based on our N rule, but adding a little extra D for flow, our becomes meidän. And you all is te. So your plural is
Teidän?
right, and they is he, so their is heidän. Let's try a scenario. You want to say our house is big. House is talo, and big is suuri.
Meidän talo on suuri.
Perfect. Now let's learn how to ask whose. The word for who is kuka, but whose is a bit special. It becomes kenen. How would you ask, whose car is this? This is tämä.
Kenen auto tämä on?
Very good. Now, one final trick. When we have a word like London, which is lonto in Finnish, to say the weather of London, we just add the N, lontoon sää. Try this. Finland is Suomi, but the I at the end changes to an E before the hook, so Finland's is Suomen. How would you say Finland's summer, kesä, is beautiful, kaunis?
Suomen kesä on kaunis.
Beautifully done. You've just mastered the logic of the Finnish genitive. You take the word, find the base, and attach that N hook. To recap, mun, sun, sen, meidän, teidän, niiden. You're building the language.